Now we are ready to connect Shopify to Pinterest. In previous sessions, we set up the Shopify store to integrate with Pinterest in the most efficient, simplest way. We checked the store was mobile responsive. We went through all the nuances facing international users. And now there's basically two ways to connect your store to Pinterest. You can log into Pinterest and set up a personal account and then convert to a business account, or you can start by opening a business account directly within Shopify. And that's why we're making this video, to show you the ease of integration using the Shopify sales channel to install the Pinterest app. So if we go to the sales channels here and click on the plus sign, scroll down, we find Pinterest, we hit plus, and it's going to add this new sales channel. Confirm that you want to add the sales channel, and now it's going to ask if you want to sign up for Pinterest. Always be aware there will be pop-ups in the background, so make sure your pop-ups are not blocked. So now we just get to fill this form out, and we'll use our email address here and set up a password. For an age, you can use something similar, close to your avatar, your persona, target persona age, or you can use your own age. In this case, we're targeting parents with young children, so we'll use 30. And now we're just going to copy paste our details from Shopify. So we have our store name here. We're going to paste it into here, and the website URL is up here. We can just use a subdomain. And by putting this information in here, the Pinterest app will claim your domain at the same time as it installs it. Okay, we've pasted in the store name that we created for Shopify, so there's a connection there. We've used a subdomain, free subdomain, paste that in, and again, leave it as US, English. That will save you some headaches. It'll just make your life easier by using these default settings, and the code is optimized for it. And so we click next, and the focus of our brand, in this case, it's a home brand, and you can see here it says even Shopify for online retail. Again, these are minor questions, and when I say yes here, they'll often send you promo codes, even if you claim your $100 credit, and they will also send you promo codes often. Launch your free ad. We'll just skip that right now. And we're going to import products from Shopify. We started by signing up for Pinterest. It has made the page, and now we do the last step, just to log in and connect again. And you can see it's automatically logging in. And we just need to authorize the app at this point, and you're done. Launch a new ad for $100 credit. Your ad account was automatically created and linked. The Pinterest tags were all added, and then everything's green. It's working. We're going to double check it. Add your billing. You'll be eligible for $100 credit, which we will. Accept the terms and condition, and automatically created and published the pins in your catalog. So it's going under merchant review. Now, of course, if you don't put your credit card information in for your trial here, they won't approve the merchant feed usually, because your page is not going to load without the password, and you also need your shipping policy and stuff like that. So we're not going to get into all the details of setting up a store, but we are going to get you to show you that this credit does work. Okay, so we've accepted terms and conditions. So now we're going to go to your Pinterest hub here. Select like this. It's going to pop up, but we can see what's going on here. And we're just going to take a look at your settings. So you can see your display name. And now your username for Pinterest is this username. So you want it to match your Shopify usernames. Okay, we're going to just copy paste the username to make it congruent with the Shopify subdomain. We'll take out the dashes, we'll put it in here. We'll just copy a little bit about your profile, your website URL, and we'll fill the rest out when I put the billing information in. Profile saved. So now you will see your profile will have a different URL. It'll look like this one right here. And there's your website. You see a green check mark. We go to claim now. You can see it's claimed. You see Instagram, and we're going to go through, there's other videos to go through all how to claim the rest of this information. And there's our app settings. We take a look here. It'll show you what's been done. It's all approved. Now we're just going to update our billing information. And before we do that, we'll just double check everything is working here. Like I said, well, these are future videos here. Bulk create pins. You'll see that the RSS is underneath here now. There's different ways to integrate your Shopify feed to work with Pinterest to auto post any new updates. Pinterest doesn't directly support this because Shopify comes as an Atom feed. We'll show you in future videos how to modify it. And again, this is all to reduce your dependency on unnecessary Pinterest virtual assistants and scheduling software subscriptions. You can do everything that you need. It can be done in here if you've optimized your Shopify site to work directly with Pinterest. And that's what we talked about in earlier videos. The only time to directly post to Pinterest instead of Shopify is when you're doing A/B testing. Things like call to actions, colors, images, things that wouldn't lead to a good customer experience on your store. You want to put as much content as possible on your Shopify store and have it pushed automatically to Pinterest. Video is a good example for bulk uploading to Pinterest, especially when you're testing animation templates for your product images. It's quite scalable and it doesn't take very much time. when you just use a CSV import. In this case, you can upload hundreds of videos with one click instead of hours or days of adding them individually to a scheduler that sometimes may or may not post them. This is completely fine from a scaling perspective for Pinterest. Okay, we're going to go back now to our store. Actually, you can see in the Business Hub, everything's processing. So the store is green. You've already claimed your domain. Pinterest tag is processing. And again, this is something that takes about 10 minutes. We learned the hard way. Sometimes we did some troubleshooting and just realized that if you wait a few minutes, it will update, as well as connecting your catalog. That can take a day or two sometimes for them to review it. Depends how many items you have in there, or if you're just testing a couple. We're just going to wait a minute. We'll update the billing information. So we're back to Shopify here. And if you just click on Add Billing, it will automatically take you to where you need to go and update your information. And once you have your information updated in here, you can just click on your promotions, and you're going to see now you have your $100 credit, okay? And you're ready to go. So that was the point of this video. It's that easy. The last thing we're going to do now is check those tags. That's the most important part of this, is making sure that your tags are installed. This app does it automatically, just like claiming your website. So we're going to go to the Pinterest tag helper. And there's also a tag verifier built into Pinterest, but we're going to add this to Chrome. This is good if you're using this on different landing pages and stuff, if you put your tag there. So we're going to add this extension. You can see there's 40,000 users with that extension. Compare that to the pin button, which has about 9 million. Okay, we'll be installing that in a minute. So that's installed. And now we're going to go check these tags. First thing, as always, do a refresh. First thing, that's going to do an update from the back end code to the front end here. And you can see in the front here, we have tag helper, and you can see there's no tag warnings. Everything is set up beautiful. If you go back to the earlier videos, you'll see that all we did is a couple clicks and imported this data, and you can see it's working just fine. Now we're going to go and add one to the cart. So we're on a product page, and we're going to again double check our tags. And now we have sent with a warning. So we have a product category issue here. Again, that's fairly easy to fix up. We'll cover that later on. And sometimes that may or may not affect your product feed. We do that, add to cart. We're going to view that cart, and then we're going to check here, and it's fully updated. Okay. You hit the checkout. Again, this is a trial store, so checkout's not available, and therefore there's no tag on that page. Okay. That's it. Your site is set up. It's ready to go. You have the $100 credit. Let's see if we refresh this. There you go. It's ready to set the payment information, and $100 ad credits there, as well as in your Pinterest account. Okay, and we're going to go back to our store here and prepare for the next video. And in the next video here, we're going to take the store products, and we're going to show you how to make this easier for people to pin or to save, as well as the bulk features. So our products are here. You can see there's nothing on here that's going to get this to Pinterest right now. In the next video, we're going to show you how to go through and set up all the different options to save and bulk upload these and pin these to Pinterest. If we go to our Pinterest account, we should be able to just log in now, and you're going directly to your Business Hub. And you can see everything's still processing. And if we just go back to our product page here, we're going to copy this collection, and you can see there is a spot inside of your ads where you can verify your tags for conversions. So you can see conversion tag is set up, everything's enabled. You can go to test events. We'll just put a URL in here, launch it, navigate, go back, actually go to our event history, and you can see the pages, everything's working just fine. And that's it. This wraps up this video, where you've simply taken your Shopify store by organizing properly to work with Pinterest. You've made the connection, everything's working fine, and you already started off with a $100 ad credit, and it's only taking you a few minutes and no coding and no headaches.